the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, boof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, boof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. Oh, it's time to bleed. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Holt, Mansa Musa Lifestyle, Rick Blackwell, King Jr., Jason, yep, word up, yep. Rashard Livingston, Jafar Cesar. Let me pin that there for a second. Hamza S, salute, brother, how are you? Nitty G in the building, salute. Jose Diaz, Midlife Music, salute, bro. Duke Tide, Chef Boyardee, salute. MP, what the fuck? It's good. Antonio Handbrake, Viva tu Vida, salute. Outlaw Jr. in the building. Divine Spark, Shemaine Callahan, salute. Smash the like button on the way in. Steve L. the Max, salute. Yep. Divine Spark in that VA area. Salute, bro. Ketty Peeps. Brother Jason said boxing, the Wild West sprinkled with the WWF. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Cypress Hill, salute. Anwar Willis, what up, bro? The reason why I pinned that there, Ring Dragon, salute, is because you know what's unique about wrestling? When I grew up, you know, there's good guys and there's bad guys. You know, there's what they call the baby faces and the heels, right? And you know, when I was growing up, you know, nobody liked the heels. You always rooted for the good guys. You know what I'm saying? The Ricky Steamboats, the Tito Santanas, the Hulk Hogans. You know, Cassandra, salute. And you know, it's rare you saw a Big John Studd supporter, King Kong Bundy or a Bruiser Brody supporter, Black Alpha, salute. It's rare you saw that. Joey, what up, bro? It's funny I said Tito Santana. Here comes Joey. What up, bro? How are you? Yo, we need to get up, man. I might have some time this week. Let's get up. Hit my line after. Sylvester, salute. And you know what I noticed in the 90s? Steve L, that's where I'm going. I noticed in the 90s, the fan base morphed into something else. Oh, Don Morocco, yeah. It morphed into something else where the bad guys became cool. And it was cool. And salute to, you know, rest in power to Scott Hall. He passed, I believe, yesterday. Officially, I saw it yesterday. You know, that's sad. And it became cool to root for the heels, which is why Stone Cold Steve Austin blew up. Wrestling was huge. It got huge in the 90s. I come from a different era. Late 70s, early 80s. Good guys, bad guys. In the 90s, something happened where the bad guys became cool and they became fan favorites. See all of that stuff that's normalized now, y'all? I'm telling you, in the 90s, it was different. You know, flipping people to bird, saying ass on TV. Then ECW came out of nowhere. We was like, yo, I've never seen nothing like that. It was totally different. But it became cool. Whoa, salute. To root for the villains. It became cool. You know what I mean? And you rooted for the villains. So the villains weren't the villains. They were the fan favorites. It was cool to be the heel. You know what I'm saying? So how does this relate to boxing? We are in the midst of clown shit. Dre, what up, This is clown shit, and you know what? We have to come to terms. Is it time to wave the white flag and just accept that we are not good? G5, what up, brother? Yeah, bro, Joey, everyone does. Everyone does. And you are absolutely right. But here's where I'm at with this. Do I go on an epic rant and start talking about accountability, and this is why Charlo is not getting his just due because he's doing shit like this, and who the fuck is Sulecki and Stormy, salute. Yeah, do I do that? Because I can. I really can. I can. Or do I remain on code? You remember in wrestling where the champion, Big Block, salute. Joey, I'm not mad at anybody that goes on the epic rant at this because they are entitled to do so. But I'm asking, do I do that? Or do I just say, hey, man, nothing to see here? Because I'm looking at Canelo. And I'm looking at Canelo. Well, old school, salute. Andrew Gray, what up? And I'm looking at Canelo. And I'm looking at Anthony Yildirim and Liam Callum and Dr. Mark in the building. Anthony, what up? And I'm like, is it gonna even make any? What is it? What is it gonna do? Am I really about to rip Charlo for this shit? And let's not forget Benavidez. I know, Joey. No, if anyone's not gonna defend Canelo, it's you. I know. That's my man Joey. He's been on Canelo's bumper for God knows how long, since long I've known him. But this is the atmosphere. All this talent, nobody's fighting. So am I really about to rip Charlo for doing what everyone else is doing? I could do it with Benavidez right now too. True or not, and salute the champ side because he was saying this all yesterday if you saw it. Knockout boxing in the mother effing building. Salute. Jay Walk, what up? Yo, man. Jay said he took the paint off his bumper. The sensei says, fuck Canelo. Remember when parents used to say, if your friends jumped off a cliff, are you going to follow them? That's classic. Yes. But everybody's jumping off the cliff. I don't know. Yo, do you understand? Stormy, bro, exactly. I don't understand any of this shit. Hey, Joey, is this happening in the 80s? Is any of this shit happening in the 80s? Stormy. How many times would have Jermall fought Canelo if this was 1986? How many times they would have fought? Especially if they were all under the banner of Don King or Bob Arum back then. Eric Holt, what up? Silvestri, salute. Johnny Q, what up? This wouldn't have happened because popular demand would be like, no. There's nowhere else to go. These motherfuckers need to fight. Stop playing with us. And they'd have fought like 2 or 3 times. I mean, look, Sugar Ray Leonard was the diva back then. But come on, we got the Hagler fight. We got the Hearns fight. Come on. He's a diva, but check the resume. He's a diva, but check the resume. Levon Don gave the salute. Karen Alexis, salute. So am I really about to bust Charlo upside his head for doing what everyone else is doing? If you listen to Champ Side yesterday, he said, yo, why can't Benavidez and Charlo stop what the fuck they're doing and fight each other? They're not doing it. So am I really about to rip Charlo? Am I really going to do it? Or am I going to stay on code? Y'all see the title? Am I going to stay on code? Look, man. We've ripped Canelo, and we've pointed out Carter Face Stealer, salute. Faith and Cross, what up? Could have did it. Yeah, you know what, Joey? I have ripped everyone. I have ripped everybody for not doing what they're supposed to do. But it's falling on deaf ears. It's totally falling on deaf ears. Here's what I do know. Y'all ever stumbled upon a Canelo page? Yo, I swear to God, he's Jesus. Yup, plant fighting direct. George, there he is. George, what up? Yup, someone political-ish. Charlo isn't at fault. Munguia agreed to the contract. Oscar DAZN, same stuff. They stopped the fights from being made. Then there's that. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all remember watching wrestling and the heel had the title, whatever title it was, and the baby face, the good guy, is trying to get a shot. And I don't know, James J. Dillon, the manager, is erecting all of these obstacles because he don't want Tully Blanchard to fight Ronnie Garvin or some shit. I'm going back for y'all. Or Vince McMahon turned heel and he's erecting all of this shit. And if you want this title shot, you got to beat this guy in a steel cage match, and you got to have one hand tied behind your back. Shit like that. That's what's happening. Basically, Supreme Beast boxing in the building. That's what's happening. We are living in that right now in real life. Hey, man, look, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. A condo. What up? Bro, I've come across some simple ass channels and I've like looked at the chat for a couple of minutes and I'm like, this is ridiculous. It's not worth entertaining. I just hit the back button and I click on that channel and say not interested and I leave and never return. Fred Hampton, salute. Anthony, what up? We're living in the now. They were arguing. Do you know the Munguia man? I swear to God, I ain't go through this shit in the 80s, man. I swear I didn't. I swear. I swear. Oh my God. Joey, you say you want to rant real quick? I have you on here forever. Corey McGowan in that super chat. What up, man? He said, morning, true. Drew, boots signed, a Showtime, shout out to Showtime, not PBC. Who is bigger for his career, Show or assistant? Well, first of all, I don't trust nobody. I don't even trust the PBC. I don't even trust the PBC. For real, I don't. I don't trust the PBC. Right now, Boots is heir to the throne. Hold on, y'all. Let me do something. Boots is heir to the throne. Y'all saw Kirk Johnson come in here. He's like, yo. He says, yo, my wait, hold on. Joey, text me your email again. It's not in here. Text me your email right now, Joey. Joey does not like Canelo at all. That's my guy. I'll let him slide through. I speak to him in a minute. Boots is getting his bread. And they putting him on a pedestal. You saw Kirk Johnson come in here and he said, yo, my kinfolk gonna beat him. Y'all heard it. He said, my kinfolk gonna beat him. So, the question, to get to the question, who's better for his career? I don't know. I don't know. At this point, all Boots got to do is keep performing. All right. I'm gonna send Joey a link. I'm gonna let man listen. I'm gonna let him tell it about Canelo. There you go, Joey. I'm gonna let him tell it. A Weapons in the building. There you go. Trust no promoter. I don't trust anybody. Understand, look, I'm gonna beat a dead horse. Everything that happened, the drugs and all that shit, everything that happened to Deontay, remember we were saying, yo, where the fuck is the PBC and all of this shit? They were radio silent. You can't trust the sanctioning bodies. You can't trust anything coming from the UK. You can't trust the PBC to protect their own fighters. You can't. You can't trust them. Can't trust them at all. Bud don't have a network. He got the talent. You know what I'm saying? Macadam one in the building. Winston Lee. C. Coolidge, what up? Jeff, what up? Jose. I just wish Boots the best. He's fighting Custio Clayton. Kirk Johnson said, yo, man, my kinfolk gonna beat him. He said he's gonna outbox him. So I'm gonna watch, and good luck to Boots. And good luck to all fighters, that put their eggs in that basket. And a lot of these guys can't afford to stay independent. At this point, maybe Bud does, Boots, signed a deal. Yeah, Fred, you know what? That's what my show was about yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was about. Main boxing biker, salute. I think, y'all know what I think, man. Nothing's fair, so we can't play fair, and that trickles into this show. There he is. Yo!
I'm spinning.
What's good?
Yo.
Talk to me, man. Give it to me, brother.
Before I get on Charlo. Canelo's done a lot of questionable shit to get to the point he's at. Lots. Forget about Yildirim. Just the whole making your own weight class. That's before he failed drug tests.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody did that. I mean, sure, people had catch weights, and people complained about Floyd and Marquez on a catch weight, or Pacquiao and Cotto on a catch weight. Dude made his own weight class. What the fuck is that? And then, the WBC lets him slide because basically what he got suspended was the amount of time he would have spent between fights anyway. So did he? And then he fought in December of that year to make up for it. So did he?
Yo,
really
Charles, what's good, bro? Charles in the chat, man. Long time no see. How you doing, brother? Yes, sir.
It's unbelievable, though.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My problem with Charlo is that people cannot believe Eddie Hearn's offer. Eddie's lied about this. All promoters lie, all of them. Mm-hmm. What he should have done was call his bluff. And my biggest problem with the Sulecki fight is he didn't wait at all. And this hasn't been going on for 3 years, this negotiation. There's been a few days. You know, they looked at him since Munguia's last fight, which he kind of looked in trouble like early, and then he knocked the dude out. And since Munguia stepped up, he's struggled a little bit here and there until just strength or his, you know, it's not boxing ability because he could be outboxed, but he's got some pop. And, you know, he's got a decent team and, you know, whatever. He gets through these lesser guys. And it seems like the more he steps up, the more he struggles. So Charlo would have been a nice fight for the fans. They only started negotiating not that long ago. And why did they put a deadline on it for noon Saturday? By noon Saturday, when they hadn't initially agreed, it was like, okay, they walked away. Next thing you know, they signed a fight with Sulecki 2 days later, like he was in the on-deck circle. Did you really want to fight with Munguia if you had a deal that ready to go like that? Did you really want to fight? I mean, isn't there some negotiation time? Shouldn't we go a week or two? Nope, we can't work it out. All right, let's move on. Was there really a rush to fight Sulecki? I mean, that is fucking garbage, bro. That's garbage.
We'll get back to that in 1 second. What about how do you feel about Benavidez? Could Benavidez have stopped what he's doing and got with Charlo?
Who's he fighting again?
I don't know, man. I'm dizzy.
Someone just wrote it in the chat. It was God. It's not good either. And then hearing yesterday about Plant and Darrell, come on.
Nothing is good because these guys, they're all open and they have dates and they could be fighting each other.
Not fighting each other. Look. Canelo unfortunately is in a position to call shots, right? Mm-hmm. He said fight each other, and I mean he's already fought Plant, but fight each other, and that's because he wanted Plant's belt. That's the only reason. Only reason he fought Cal Smith. The only reason he fought BGS. He wouldn't have fought them. He knew they were easy belts at 68 to go grab them and then do whatever he wants. And you know, we'll go back to your very, very, very first podcast. For all of you that have not known or followed Eric from the beginning, his very first podcast was about Canelo legacy padding against Kovalev.
That was my first video, legacy padding. Yep.
So, you know, he was able to do that with Callum Smith and BJS and Plant. So you want to say Plant's got a decent name on his resume? I guess, whatever. But why are these guys not fighting each other? Why is the PBC not pushing for those fights to be made? What was the rush to get to Sulecki? Why? Why did you have to sign that in 2 days when you didn't agree with Munguia? Why did you give him a week or two to try to figure something out? I don't even know what the offer was monetarily, but supposedly everything was fine except for the broadcast rights.
For the
Charlo Munguia
fight.
Yeah.
Oscar De La Hoya's got his hands in it and in the zone, and I swear to God, this shit wasn't happening in the 90s and in the 80s. I swear to God it wasn't, man. We would not even know, us as supporters of the sport, we wouldn't even know about shit like that. That's shit that's supposed to be handled. Julio
Cesar Chavez fought guys like, you know, Yildirim. But he fought 5 or 6 times a year. So every now and then you throw in a cab driver, stay busy fight. This is, I know Canelo fought like 4 times in that year, but that was like the first time he's ever done it. Mm. You know, most of the time he's been on a retirement schedule, the Floyd retirement schedule. Mm-hmm. And, you know, Floyd was at an age and had proven enough to get to that, to do whatever he wanted to do. Canelo didn't earn that. And he put himself on his retirement schedule, the Mexican dates, all that stuff. All that stuff should never be touched until he gets to like this elite status. The pound for pound list is most of the time it's full of shit lately. because it's a lot of smoke and mirrors to get a guy on that list. And
let me ask you. Is Canelo in a real position of power? Is he in a real position of power to be doing what he's doing? With all this talent around him?
Unfortunately, yes, because the other guys aren't challenging. If Charlo cleaned out Plant, Benavidez, and fought Golovkin and called Andrade's bluff, why wouldn't he be a shot caller? Why not?
All right, so if he's a shot caller, why isn't he doing what he's supposed to do? Because and this is a question that we've had dozens of times. He ducked. I could say he ducked Andrade for how many years now? He was supposed to take care of him back at 154 a while ago.
They could have fought. They could have fought 2 years. When was that offer? Was it last year or the year before?
What? Which one?
The alleged $6 or $7 million offer from Eddie. I say alleged because he kind of covered the contract with his thumb or whatever, but he let radio see it, but they blocked it, for whatever reason. But it was still an offer, and what his answer. And I actually called in on Akin Barak. Mm-hmm. Not Akin. Was it Akin Barak? Or what was the two? Yeah, it was Akin Barak on Sirius Satellite Radio. I called in and I said, I told them that they did a bad job, and they said why? And I said, you interviewed Charlo, and his answer to Eddie Hearn's contract offer was, I already make that. So if the offer was allegedly $6 or $7 million, and he already makes that, well, why didn't they question him? Because when did he make that? Where? Every time you see his purse, it's $1 million, $1.5 million. You're gonna tell me he's getting $5 million under the table from Al? Come on.
I don't know if it's necessarily under the table,
but you gotta show me that you made that before you can turn down that offer. And I'm not
going to ask anybody to show me anything. I'll go off for what they say. I'll just go off for what they say, because, for instance, DAZN, they could tell us, yo, man, this event did well. And we're like, hold on. Did well? Yildirim versus fucking Canelo did well? And there's nothing to base that off of. All we know is that time revealed the truth. And what was the truth? Now they're doing fucking pay-per-view. Joe, you remember in the Facebook group? Remember when I said, do you remember when I said, yo, look, remember when Eddie Hearn had that $1 billion bag?
Yeah.
Remember that? And I said, look, the thing was, the $1 billion bag was specifically to buy out the PBC and all its fighters. You remember all of those conversations? Do you remember
the American takeover?
The American takeover. Remember when I said, look, no shade. If Eddie Hearn comes over with that $1 billion bag and buys all the fighters and we start getting what we want, then that's good for boxing. Remember that?
Yeah.
And remember when I said, I don't know about this thing that they're doing with DAZN? It's not going to work. Remember when I said that?
I don't specifically remember you saying it, but if you,
I was fighting with all the UK dumbass, and you know who I'm talking about. I was fighting with all the dumbasses in there, and I said, just wait. And DAZN is now doing pay-per-view. DAZN failed. It failed. Just like I said, unless they change.
Is it only pay-per-view here?
They're doing pay-per-view, man.
Is it only pay-per-view here?
I'm not sure. What I do know is that $10 app that jumped to $20. I said, remember when I did say that?
Unless you do the year, it's $8, something like that.
Bro, Albie, salute. Do you remember when I said that Eddie Hearn does not understand the American market? Remember when I said that? That
I remember.
Failed.
That I remember.
Fucker failed. And
is that why he can't do right by Haney?
Did they do right by Haney? Haney got his bag.
I'm saying, is that why he can't do right by Haney?
Oh, that's why he can't? Probably not. Probably not. Now, Devin went and got his bag. Like Canelo went and got his, 300+ million bag from DAZN fucking bankrupt their ass. Bankrupt their ass.
He didn't get that though, because he left after like 3 or 4 fights. So
whatever he got their
like
ass.
150, 140 million or something.
Well, shit, most of us got to get up and go to work in the morning. He don't. And Triple G got stock options in the company, and he got a bag. And that's why I heard that if Eddie Hearn don't get this done, I don't know how true this is, that the Haneys are going to sue his ass for not getting it done. So you got a bag for Triple G and stock options. You got money for Canelo, but you don't have money for Devin for Undisputed with George Kambosos. But I don't want to spill off into that. Canelo, the way he's moving.
I like the Bivol fight though.
I don't.
There's no need for a third Golovkin fight. Not now.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. The man's my age. But the Bivol fight, I don't care for it because I wasn't checking for it. Casuals weren't checking for it. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. Like Floyd, a lot of these Canelo fans are casuals. They didn't even know who the fuck Bivol was.
Somebody told me once, it's the funniest line ever about Canelo fans. 99% of them wear high heels. That's my favorite line.
They may. And
just
again,
like Ryan Garcia's fans. 99% of them wear high heels.
Christ, man. And again, this isn't a shot. You don't hear me say Canelo can't fight. You don't hear me say that he has no skills. You hear me say he's not doing what he's supposed to do. We're asking him to do what people for a decade said Floyd wasn't doing, fighting the best. And that was debunked. There was a couple of things that I asked Floyd to do that he never did. But with Canelo, all of this talent running around, and y'all know what the biggest thing is. Hey, it's time to fight Joey. Remember this? Yeah, he's going to fight Triple G. He's going to style on him. Fuck that, man. And he dropped the belt. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I had to eat that.
And then still lost the first fight.
I had to eat that. It was a draw, but, was it really a draw?
No.
I had to eat that. Now, he won the rematch. Fine.
Golovkin turned him into a runner. When did Canelo ever move his feet like that before that fight? He was always suspected of having cement feet. He's stuck in place. He's got good, upper body movement to duck and slip punches. But he all of a sudden he was moving his feet. Never seen him do that before. He was fighting going backwards, and he wasn't fighting well either. He lost 8 rounds in that fight.
Windy City Assassin, he said, Champs, I asked Eddie, what grade would you give DAZN in America? And he said an A+. A couple of weeks later, the reported 100 billion, 1.38 billion loss.
Yeah, but some other billionaire dude was putting like 4.3 billion into it or something. Look, we can only really speak on what's here, and a lot of what's here on that app for us is only boxing. We don't give a shit about billiards. We don't care about auto racing. Nope. They have some other crap on there. And, the problem with some of the boxing on the app is that it's very UK based. And it seems like every time one of those guys comes over here to the major leagues, they lose.
And that's just what's happening. Asante L says, drug Nello ain't shit. If the crown is too heavy, give it up. And I agree with that. I agree with that because there's things that he was supposed to do when you're in Conquest. Salute. When you're a champion and he's put on a hell of a pedestal. Viva tu vida, salute, brother. I appreciate you. When you are a champion, you're held to a higher standard. All right, Lennox Lewis went looking for smoke. If you was mentioned in the same sentence, even when you wasn't ready, and you turn on whatever sports network and they say, yeah, Joe Blow, I think he felt good against Lennox Lewis. You be like, oh man, why he say that? Then your phone ring. Y'all smoke. Goddamn. I'm just trying to move up the ranks, man. What the fuck? I didn't say that. They said that. But Lennox Lewis was that type. Canelo is supposed to go looking for it. Like, yo, look, this is my crown. Everyone's coming to get it. Charlo, you want smoke? I'm going to get you. His brother want smoke? I'm going to get you. I'm catch weighting everybody anyway. Boo Andrade, I'm going to get you. But he's not getting these motherfuckers. He's telling these cats, fight each other, and I'll pick up the scraps. No.
The funniest part about Canelo is he's looking at dudes saying, you got to earn this, you got to earn this. And meanwhile, for the most part, he got there with smoke and mirrors. He never really earned it. And I've always said his best win is his loss to Floyd. Because he learned, he won a lesson in business.
Yeah.
You know, Floyd had his 2 careers, and I wasn't always the biggest Floyd fan either, but he had 2 careers where he was amazing, and then he was all about money. And even in that point, he was still a brilliant fighter. That's where Canelo's biggest win was, because he won the lesson of this is how the boxing business do work. I'll play to the politics. I'll play to all the bullshit. And that was his best
problem. And that's the problem. That's the problem. See, he's allowed to exist because he's enabled by this weird fan base. I'll never get used to this. That's not what I'm about right here. You know what I mean?
And that's not even the real Mexican fan base, because a lot of them don't like him. You know when you had the Barreras and the Eric Morales going at each other 3 times, when you had those type of fights, and you talk to Mexican fans back then, that's a different fan than the one that roots for Canelo. I don't know who these people are.
Canelo says everyone fight each other. EJ says line them up. You see, there's a difference. EJ saying I'm going to do this, and that, and I'm going to end it off with Bud. He got to get past Ugas, but but that's EJ's plan, and that's okay. Everyone's saying, oh yeah, but they still try and find fault with EJ. All right, but that's another topic. But what I'm saying is, EJ gets critiqued for doing what he said he's going to do, which involves fighting everybody in his division. And he also said Boots will get it too. Canelo gets to say, fight each other. Go fight each other and I'll pick up the scraps. That's bullshit, man. Because every guy that is on his bumper, salute Bruce Goes, every guy that's on his bumper, he could have fought them already, man. He could have got Andrade out the way.
Your mic is really distorted right now.
It is? How sound?
No, that's good now. I heard all of it, but it was a little like scratchy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, when Bud got, again, there's another topic. I don't want to get into this. That's another day. But when Bud got there, they said, go get a belt first. And then he got a belt. And then, you know, we've been on this 2 or 3 years already with Bud and EJ. But hopefully, if he gets past Ugas, you know, we can get that later this year. Because, you know, he's kind of done everything he said. You know, he wants to be undisputed. And hopefully that's what we get by the end of the year. I don't dislike Spence. I think Spence is a good fighter. The only problem I had was I wanted that fight to happen. Forget about the Ugas fight. I wanted the fight to happen before, you know, I mean, he's had the car accident and the eye injury, and I don't want to get to a point where we never see the fight. So that's the only reason I really push for it. But hopefully he gets through unscathed, and we get it.
No doubt. Shout out 979. Romel Lane, salute, family. I'll be in the building, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce. I didn't want this to be more about Canelo than Charlo, and I actually dislike both. I wish they fought and knocked each other out. Adios, yo. We'll talk, but we'll do lunch or something.
Yeah. Tell the wife I said what up, man.
All right, bro. Adios.
Right,
Peace, everybody.
That's my brother Joey. I'm saying he was in that epic Facebook group that I always talk about. And my brother Charles Teague, he's in the chat somewhere. Salute to him. They were all there for it, man. They were all there for it. I remember saying, "They're like, yo, how do you feel?" Because we had a lot of UK guys in that group. How do you feel, Eddie Hearn, the American Takeover? I said, okay. If Eddie Hearn comes over with $1 billion and he buys every fighter from the PBC and we start getting everything that we want, that ain't that good for boxing? Yeah, but how do you feel? I just told you. Hold on. Now we talking about something else. You asked me how I feel twice. And I said, if he comes over, buys up all the PBC fight. What the fuck was all the focus on the PBC fighters for exactly? What is that? Oh, it's tea time. No. It ain't tea time, motherfucker. What is that specifically? You ain't say Top Rank. You specifically are focused on the PBC guys. Why? Is it because Al Haymon is black? Go on and say it. Go on and say it. And they would never say it. But there was a lot of focus on the PBC. Okay, majority of the good talent was over there. Okay, I get it. But I said, let's say he comes over and buys them up. Are we going to start getting the fights that we want? That's good for boxing, right? Because I'm about what's good for boxing. Hey. Yo, Santi L tight. Yeah, bro, listen. Certain people have certain opinions about certain things. I can dig it. I go on record saying this. A lot of fighters are brilliant in that ring, and I don't like how they move. I can explain to you my problem with the Charlo brothers, but it always has something to do with some shit outside the ring. In the ring, brilliant. In the ring, brilliant. And that's really what I was talking about yesterday is spilling over today. Okay, let me remind y'all. Look, y'all see the title of the show? Is this about accountability or do I stay on code? What should I do? I'm asking y'all. Do I hold them accountable and say Sulecki is a horrible fight and you can stop what you're doing and fight Benavidez and fight this and fight that and fight? While Canelo's over there filing his nails and being enabled by his fan base. Yeah, fight each other. I'll fight the last man standing. Payday. He want payday. Drade want payday. Charlo want payday. Benavidez, I don't fight Mexican fighters. I fight Avni Yildirim and make my payday because Avni didn't want no payday. Huh? What are we talking about here? Benel, what up? Alfred, what up? Huh? Am I really about to rip Jermall for this? Am I really about to rip Jermall for this? I know he's an asshole. I know Jermall's an asshole. I know Jamel's an asshole. Floyd was an asshole. Yup. And there you go. And there you go. There you go. When this was announced, and then I saw the schedule, and I saw Benavidez over there, and I saw Charlo over here, I said, what the fuck? And weren't we just annoyed with Canelo saying, hey, man, let them fight each other? What did I say? I said, yeah, you know what? They should fight each other. And if they fight each other and beat each other's brains out, because those are hard fights for one another. Canelo had easy street. Who really thought Avni Yildirim was going to put up a fight? Who really thought all of those guys from the UK was going to beat him? Who really thought that was going to be a hard fight? None. When was the last time you saw Canelo in a hard fight? You haven't. You haven't. But he wants Canelo, he wants Charlo to get in the ring with Benavidez, to get in the ring with Andrade, and all those guys to bat each other, because it's not going to be one fight with them. What if two fights are controversial? They got to run it back. That could spread over the course of 36 months. Do y'all realize that? What will Canelo be doing in the meantime? Bum bashing, picking and choosing, going up and down the weight because he's the franchise champion, right? And while they're sorting shit out, brain damage, fucked up camps, swollen eyes, detached retinas, missing teeth. And mind you, I believe all of them are family men. They got to deal with all of that. Canelo is sitting there, payday. They want payday. Yeah. What did I say? If they do fight each other, balls to the wall, make some classics, and then when Canelo says, yep, I'm ready, fuck you. We'll never be ready. And I'm not going to give you the privilege of getting my name on your fucking resume. Win or lose. Fuck you with a lit flare. Right up the poop chute. So is Charlo a whole clown? Yeah. Do I like how he move? No. Outside the ring? No. Outside the ring? No. Do I like this move, Shauna? What up? Southern T, what's good? Do I like what happened with Munguia? And I understand that was business that fucked everything up, right? That was networks and rights and all that shit. Family, we heard it, we read it. They air it out on social media. You heard Oscar. Did y'all get dizzy reading it? Not reading, but like looking at it? Like, did you not get exhausted? Yo, I get exhausted when I get drug into conversations that should be behind the fucking scenes. What the fuck do we care about a network? Do you understand we're not supposed to be involved in that shit? If you involve me in that conversation, are you cutting me a fucking check? B&B Boxer, salute. A1 Hoop Zone, salute. In Concourse with that super sticker, salute to you, brother. I appreciate you. That is not our business. Cheese, what up? Darnell Schaefer, what up? This shit ain't none of our business, man. Why every time I turn on Cinnamon Savage, salute? Why every time we turn around, we getting drug into business and we got to get on here and talk about business? Do you know that's none of our business? I saw Oscar sitting on a PGH, what up? I scrolled down and I'm like, what's he talking about now? And I just knew. Oh, we agreed to everything and DAZN it. I said, fuck, not happening. I knew it. I knew it right there. Not happening. Nope. You know why it's not happening? Because it's something that sparked our interest and we wanted it too much. So I'm not going to tell Jermall, yo, look, man, you just need to pad your legacy and do what you got to do and take hard fights. Take hard fights. You supposed to go in there and fight Benavidez and Andre. While Canelo get to fight Abney Yildirim and Kovalev's with miles on it. By the way, Kovalev kicked the bitch, kicked her dog, beat her up, got a DUI the same year. I think the same year. No one said deport him or take his money. He was awarded with a Canelo Alvarez fight. But I'm supposed to rip Jermall Charlo? Do I hold him accountable for what he does in the ring? Or do I remain on code? Think about what I was saying yesterday, y'all. Big dose in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. This is salute my brother Drew. My brother Drew Titan. You heard my music, fam. I did hear your music. It was a while ago, though. Drop your link. Fuck it. You know how we do here. I want everybody to shine. I want everybody monetized. Squirrely, what up? The more the merrier. We exponential in growth. Yeah, Charles, he did. He fucked Kovalev up. He ruined him. On paper, you said, man, why is Canelo going up to fight big-ass Kovalev? And then you thought, you said, wait a minute. He just had that fucking fight with Anthony Yard, almost lost. And, oh, shit. That's why he's going up there. And then he came in there looking like a silverback gorilla. And then they moving the goalposts with him and, you know, with drugs and Jermall just recently said, yo, I'm disappointed in the WBC. Why did he say that? It was over drug testing. It was just last week. It was like a week and a half ago. It was fairly recent. I don't like how the Charlos move outside the ring. They got a lot of growing to do. But do I hold them accountable or do I remain on code? I just said, if these guys are going to fight each other, they need to freeze Canelo all the way out. And if Canelo really, really wants to fight the winner out of all of that ruckus, 50-50. You better compensate that man because of the work he did. Your name ain't worth shit to what he's done. Y'all understand he could have fought Andrade. He was ducking him since what, 2014? He could have been did that. He didn't do it. No one held him accountable. He could have been fought Jermall Charlo. They invented a status and had to move away. Y'all know what to do right there. Y'all know what to do. Damn right, Asante L. Hell yeah. Free, and that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. Windy City Assassin says, freeze Canelo out. That's the type of time I'm on. Freeze him out. Freeze him out. Because it's apparent he don't want no work. And the fans enable his shit. He could do no wrong. So if his fans get behind his back and he could do no wrong, you know what? I don't like how, y'all know I got the monkey video. You see the Charlos all up in it. You know, I've spoken about them smacking phones out people. Well, Tank smacked the phone out people. No, he did too. Jermall smacked the phone out the fan's hand. All he did was ask him, yo, how do you feel about Canelo? He slapped the phone. I said, come on, why are you doing that shit? So don't ever in your life say, oh man, because he's black, you don't hold him accountable. I hold every motherfucker accountable with their bullshit. But this, what's happening now? Accountability versus code. I'll take code for 500. Thank you very much. Big dose all day, every day, man. I want all of my family to shine. I want all of my family to shine. Mr. Gumbo in that super chat, salute fam. He said, Drew, when it comes to Charlo, this is that, and that is this, and straight up like that 12 o'clock. That's an inside joke, y'all. Oh man, salute to my brother Gumbo, big bro OG in the building. Word up, Asante, freeze this motherfucker out. Fuck Canelo. He don't want to fight you anyway. He don't want to fight you anyway. Delano, what up? Nah, Cinnamon Savage, he did. He came in there looking, you know what he looked like? And I swear, see, a lot of you, I don't know how many people, like watch bodybuilding with a critical eye and you could tell the difference in body parts. When Canelo got to the ring, the first thing I noticed was his lat spread. And I said, oh shit. Then I noticed his traps. Xavier, what up? I said, oh shit. Yo, you know what he looked like? Listen, he looked like he was prepping for a physique contest. Now, you can't bodybuild and train to be a boxer. It's impossible. The two trainings completely contradict each other. You're going to be slow as hell. You're going to be getting whacked upside your head. Boxing, you got to be loose. You got to be limber. Gaining weight in boxing is a science. Let me give you an example of that. Oscar De La Hoya went to 160. He fought Felix Stern. He made the weight. Fight night, he comes to the ring. He took his fucking robe off. He had fucking love handles. I said, oh, man. But he had his speed. He didn't have his power, but he had speed. It was there. But I saw love handles. Now, Felix Stern, in my opinion, won that fight. Because Oscar had to win that fight to get the Bernard Hopkins fight. Bernard Hopkins also fought in that card. When he was fighting Felix Stern, they kept cutting the Bernard in the back, and he was like, please, please, why? He wanted the payday. And they eventually fought, and Bernard knocked him out with a body shot. But Oscar gained fast weight. That was the first time I ever saw. I said, you know, he's in fighting shape, but that was bad weight he gained. It was in his love handles. I said, shit, he got love handles. What the hell? God damn. But he made the weight. How the fuck Canelo go all the way up to 175, took his shirt off, had a six-pack, and a lat spread like mine? I'm significantly bigger than him. And I said, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Or does it? Or does it? WBC? Or does it? KK Kovalev also had court cases. I heard he was dealing with he was still dealing with that woman. I heard his wife, when the wife found out about that shit, he was having marital problems. He needed the bread to pay lawyers and probably pay his wife, or, you know, I don't know if they were getting separated. I don't know. But come on now. It was the perfect storm. But he went up and did that instead of what? Fighting Jermall. So am I going to hold Jermall accountable? Or am I going to remain on code? That's my question, y'all. Mr. Martin, that super chat, much love. He said, after Charlo, Andre, and Benavidez get through beating the crap out of one another, they won't be the same. Easy picking for Canelo. And that's the plan. That's what he said. Let them fight each other. He said, did he not say, I'm busy this year? This year. That's what he said. He's busy this year. But how many times he fought the previous year? How many times he fought? Like 4 times or some shit? I lost count. He was busy. He was busy. But when it comes to Charlo, Andre, Benavidez, I'm busy. Y'all don't see the play, but I'm supposed to get on here and say Charlo's fucking up. I'm not doing it. Nope. Mr. Gumbo, he says, salute to the family. I see y'all. I'm driving. No doubt, man. Be safe, brother. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, Sweet Pea beat Oscar. Tupac Biggie, salute. Yup, he sure did. He looked then like how he looks now. Y'all, when y'all get a chance, go watch the Oscar versus Felix Sturm fight. The hand speed was there, but Sturm stood right in front of him with the high guard and was like, I don't feel nothing. The jab was landing. Oscar looked busted up. He did not win that fight, but business. He had to win that fight. He didn't win the fight, but he had to. And we see all of these things. And true, the Charlos get on my nerves outside the ring. Smacking phones, flipping people to bird, threatening blue blood, all kinds of weird shit they do. But we keeping it boxing, right? Am I gonna hold my brother? Because no matter how you look at it, that's my brother. I'm supposed to hold him accountable. When Canelo's doing all this shit, I'm busy. I'm not fighting Mexicans. Let them fight. I'll fight the winner out of that. New Fat Boy Fitness in the building. I'm supposed to ignore all of that and give Charlo shit? I give him enough shit. He's in the monkey video. He made the monkey video. I give him enough shit. But this shit, I'm not doing. I'll remain on code. Thank you. Sulecki is the best opponent in the world. Let me look up something real quick. Thank you. Santa, you stupid. You know what? Let me look up something. Man down, salute. Let me look something up. You know what I'm going to look up? Let me see. Sulecki. I can't even say that man's first. He's Polish. I can't even say his first name. Let's go to this box rack. There he is. Let me share the screen real quick. Troy, what up, bro? I love this. There he is. Oh, man. Y'all see that? Y'all see why I did this? Oh, yes. Oh, boxing place. So there he is. He's 30 wins, 11 KOs. Oh, God, he's food. 2 losses by KO. He can't bust a grape. He fought Andrade, lost a 12-round decision. He beat Gabe Rosado. Lost to Daniel Jacobs. Okay. Okay, he's a part of VADA. Great. Now, let me see something. There's nobody else here that I recognize. 2013. Do you recognize any? Get this the fuck up out of here. Who the fuck? Nigga fought a nigga named D's Nuts. D's Nuts Maker right here in 2011. D's Nuts Maker. Oh, God. All right. All right. So that's him. Right? Here's what I'm looking for. Let me see something. Canelo. There's Canelo. All right, here's what I'm looking for. Avni Yildirim. There he is. Shit. Knocked out twice. He's fought 1, 2, 3, 4 times since Canelo. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. And Anthony Durrell. So I'm trying to see who's better, Sulecki or Yildirim. I know who's doing better in the bank account. Yildirim is. Look, Chris Eubanks knocked him out in the 3rd. In Germany. Oh, he beat Aaron Pryor Jr. There's nothing here, man. This is what you call a nothing bomb. It's a nothing bomb. Queen, salute. Salute to Picasso. He said, Mr. Gumbo driving Miss Daisy to the to the daycare. Who what? Say what? There's a whole who made a I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. I hope he does well. Because our balls taste good juggling off their goddamn tongue. When our content becomes their content, that means they have no content. Kane, what up? So Sulecki is better than Yildirim. You know what I mean? So, I mean, look. Yildirim failed the drug test too? Hey. Free Big Baby. Free Big Baby. So all of this shit, am I supposed to really give I'm supposed to give Charlo shit when all of this shit is happening on the other side? I'm not doing it. Man, listen. Amari, salute. Man, listen. I'm not. I'll stay on code. Thank you very much. All of these drug dealers and shit and drug takers and sanctioning bodies saying it's okay. But Big Baby hasn't fought since 2018. I'm supposed to give Big Baby shit now? Baby shit. I'm supposed to give him shit? I'm not going to do it. Let me make the haters mad. Nope. Nope. Get that man a fight. Get that man a fight. Word up, Kane. Let me run that for these motherfuckers.
Sip the juice. I got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown.
Fucking cheaters.
Sip the juice, I got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown.
I'm supposed to hold Jermall accountable, but we got to deal with shit like this.
Why won't Jojo fight Haney? Because Haney hasn't been promoted right. He has. Who knows Haney here? I would rather do Ryan Garcia versus Jojo Diaz. So just be happy with that.
What else?
Be happy with that. Fuck what's right. You're gonna take what I'm gonna give you, and you're gonna like it. But I'm supposed to hold Jermall accountable? Was he in the business room talking about, airplay rights and rematch rights and shit? That's not his problem. And that wasn't Jaime Munguia's problem. Were they in the office when that happened? No. That was for the promoters and managers. That was for them to work out. Because why? That's their bottom line. They have nothing to do with that. The fighter's money is guaranteed. That's their bottom line. Now, you see all of this? I don't like talking about this. I want fight signed so we can talk about who wins. That's all. But they drag us into this bullshit. I'm not doing it.
Okay, Oscar Valdez or Shakur? You know both.
I'm rooting for Oscar, but it's gonna be a tough one. I think Shakur has the skills and speed to, pull it off. But I think Valdez also has the power. So it's just one of those very interesting matches between a puncher and a boxer.
I'm rooting for Oscar. That's the first thing he fucking said. Why? Mikey on code. Jermall's not fighting Benavidez. Nothing to see here. Hey, big baby. When's the last time you fought? 2018? Why? You popped dirty? So did Oscar. So did Canelo. Why are you on the shelf?
Hello, monkeys.
Y'all sure y'all want to rip Charlo for this?
We down to fight anybody. As long as it make money, it makes sense.
What about headlining at Barclays Center your next fight?
Yeah, but we need a stat card. We need a stat card. You see, because my people, these people, they don't support.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't support. We need them to I need my people to come out more and support me. Because I do fight for my people. I come out and put on the show every time, and we get to win every time, dominating. But we definitely like to fight in Brooklyn for the first fight. Come back in Brooklyn, that'd be a hell of a.
Can you imagine that atmosphere?
My people, these people, they don't support. We get to win every time, dominating. While wearing a sombrero. And what happened? Didn't this motherfucker get knocked into a cartwheel or some shit? Copper, what up? Oh, actually, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's right, Bumpy. His people are Spanish. And that Dominican brother, Garcia, came over there and knocked his ass into a somersault. We all saw it. Your fucking feet left the ground. Your skirt got pulled up. Y'all remember Onyx's first album, Back the Fuck Up? The first track was bitch ass niggas. And the chorus went, bitch ass niggas, I'ma have to pull your skirt up. That's a word up. You get hurt up. That nigga's skirt got pulled all the way up. That's what you get. I said yesterday, we're fighting several battles. We're fighting racism. We're fighting a battle within our own, the monkeys, the coons. We're fighting sanctioning bodies. We're fighting referees, drug testing, drug cheaters, equipment cheaters, ask O'Shaquie Foster, ask Mike Fox, judges, Gloria Martinez in the WBA. We're fighting several fights. But you want me to hold Jermall accountable for this? Nope. Am I going to hold him accountable, or am I going to remain on code? Everybody else on code. Michael Garcia just told you. I'm rooting for Oscar. Stop right there. Why? Did anyone even bother to ask him why? DB Monfort track, salute. George, out of New Jersey, says, I'm rooting for Shakur. Jersey pride, baby. I think he's going to put on a masterclass, and I agree. He's going to whoop Oscar ass, man. That's why Bob wasn't trying to make the fight in the first place. That's why he wasn't trying to make the fight in the first fucking place. That's why. I did, bro. Let me scroll back up. I'm sorry. I had another screen up. My bad. Let me go back up. Ah, there you go, brother. There you go. Mr. Gumbo in that super chat, he said, I'm driving Picasso. I'm driving Picasso lot lizards to the Texas parade straight up at 12 o'clock. Come on. These niggas be roasting. Dritch, what up? These niggas be roasting. Come on, y'all. Goddamn. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Salute Mr. Gumbo, man. Yeah. He wasn't screaming for a rematch. He's lucky he got out that fight. Errol was playing with his food. And he was so salty that he told Ellie Seckback, he said, in the gym, he said, won't someone tell Errol to learn how to drive? Really, Mikey? Really, Mikey? Well, you just leave it to the universe, because you know what else they're not telling him to do? They're not telling him to rematch that Spaniard that beat his ass like a drum. We ain't forget. Did y'all forget about that? You notice no one's talking about that. No one goes to Mikey and say, yo, the Spanish guy that beat you after Errol. You're going to run it back? You see? Y'all see that, right? But you let somebody tell it, somebody will put a pound-for-pound list together today and put Mikey before a lot of fighters. You see how no one's talking about that? You see that? That's right, in Conquest. He's a drunk, but he's beating the shit out of you drunken style. Ain't no one telling Mikey go run it back. Watch this. Do y'all even remember that Spaniard's name? I watched that whole fight, and by round 3, I was like, what the fuck's happening here? And then I said, Sandor Martin. Thank you. Young World, what up? Thank you, Stormy. I see something. You know what we saw that night? We saw Sandor Martin. That wasn't on anybody's radar. Put the beats on you. And I sat there. By the time round 5 came up, I said, wait a minute. I said, he's losing. I said, whoa. They might rob him. And they got it right. You notice how Mikey has had the mic thrown in his face several times since that fight. No one asked him, is he running it back? He hasn't said anything. I need to get that win back. He hasn't said a fucking thing. But somebody will put together a pound-for-pound list today, and it'll have Mikey Garcia in front of Shakur. And Shakur undefeated, and people are ducking him. They'll have Mikey Garcia in front of Devin Haney. And planet Earth has ducked Devin Haney. Sandor Martin, who's that? Who, what, when, why, how? Huh? Did y'all forget? I didn't forget. All of these things. But I'm supposed to hold Jermall Charlo accountable for Sulecki. I'm not doing it. Accountability versus code. I'll choose cold, thank you. And I'll tell you what it is. Mikey just said, I'm rooting for Oscar, but it's going to be a hard fight. Stop. Why are you rooting for Oscar? That's your guy? Y'all grew up together? What? When did y'all meet? Y'all sparred? What's going on? What's understood needs no explanation. John Page, my brother Batman in the building. What's understood needs no explanation. We know. But that's expected and it's never questioned. We know it's expected and it's never questioned. But we'll get on here and yell bomb squad. We'll say man down. We'll even back Bud. Why you rooting for him? Why you rooting for him? Why you rooting for him? Fuck you. For real. Soon to our pound for pound list. Canelo, Fury, Valdez, Mikey Garcia, Chocolatito. That's real. Somewhere, somebody has it like that. That's real. Somebody will have it like That's a good one. Somebody will have that. Exactly that. Man, I was asking years. Matter of fact, I'm so glad I got the fuck. Kamara, what up? I'm so glad I got the fuck off that. Man, that Facebook, those groups will have you dizzy. Those groups will have you dizzy as fuck. When I saw them put heavyweights, I saw Vladimir Klitschko on a pound for pound list. I said, huh? What the fuck? And I had a dozen motherfuckers arguing with me. And I said, y'all know, there's no heavyweights supposed to be this. Oh, okay. It was like arguing to a phone that's not on. So what I did was I looked and I said, how do I get out of this? And I found it eventually and I left. Batman says, Planet Earth ain't ducking no Devin. It's a fighter that can't wait to tell him to move up. Bro, come on, bro. I know, man. Come on now. I know. But you know what I'm talking about, Batman. You know what I'm talking about. In the atmosphere right now, there's business to take care of. And as it pertains to the business with the belts and Undisputed, you know what's happening. And I'm glad you're here. Your brother, Gary. Come on now. All this negative about what Gary's not doing, but could he get a fight? Could he even get a fight to stay busy? This is boxing. But we know all of these things, but I'm supposed to chew Charlo a new one? And y'all know I hold those Charlo boys accountable. But this, hold on, let me get it for y'all. Let me get it for y'all. Fuck is it? I might have passed it. Damn. There you go. I'm supposed to hold him accountable.
Not today.
Nope. Charlo, you should be doing this. You should be doing that. You should be fighting David Benavidez. You should be fighting Benavidez. You should be fighting him. And you should be.
Not today.
Not doing it. Fuck you very much. Yup. I mean, since we're doing that, name one fighter that Deontay Wilder outweighed. It doesn't exist. That man's coming in the ring at 197, 208 pounds, and then they make a bridgerweight. They're going to try and slide him in there because it's from 200 to 220. Try and slide Deontay in there to keep him away from other heavyweights. But guess what? What's the point in a bridgerweight if there's a cruiserweight division? So what was that bridgerweight really there for? I believe it was there for Canelo. And if Canelo takes his ass to that Bridgerweight, I want Deontay to come back. Then let's party. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now, mind you, at the Garden, and Thomas, I don't think he's here, he can attest to this. Canelo came out of the limo and walked right past me into the Garden. I was like, Canelo this big to me. I was like, shh, the fuck? Okay. I met Deontay face to face one time. Okay. If D comes back and they stick him in that Bridgerweight and they send Canelo to that Bridgerweight, we got to fight. Don't blame me. That's the part where politics will bite you in the ass. But you know what? Canelo will find a way to do something at Bridgerweight and justify not fighting Deontay if he came back in that weight class. And his fans will be like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. What is he going to do? Say payday to Deontay? No. No. Deontay would be the A side in that situation. Fuck out of here. Batman said it's a difference in this situation, Drew. He got to pick the lid, the lid at the PBC. Bro, I know, bro. We spoken about this a million times, man. A million times. All I know, in plain English, they did your brother dirt dog. They did him dirt dog. Anthony, what up? They did him dirt dog. And we was right here in the pocket for Gary, wondering what the fuck. Asking what the fuck. And we spoke. And there's a lot of things that are not meant for the airwaves. But so deep in the business that there's nothing you can do. And it sucks. So that's why, you know, at this point, I was calling for a boxing Negro league because that's where it's going. Nobody's going to get a fair shake. I played for y'all the audio just yesterday. Cameron Duncan, Mauricio Suleiman justifying the franchise status. I played it for y'all. I played it for y'all. Go back and listen to the live yesterday. I played it for y'all. But I'm supposed to rip Jermall Charlo for Sulecki? I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. When this motherfucker got a bag from DAZN, bankrupt DAZN, because DAZN didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Eddie Hearn coming over here, American takeover. We used to be slave drivers with that mentality. Came over here, struck out all over the place, lied to Blue Blood. Yo, let me see proof of funds. Week later, yeah, you asked to see proof of funds. I never said that. Who the fuck you think you're talking to, Eddie? That's what we're dealing with, that mentality. And then these niggas coming over here cheating. And then some motherfuckers are allowed to cheat. Mike Fox getting ripped off. It's the WBA, the WBC. Do I trust the PBC for allowing certain shit to happen? No. So black fighters are fighting against the grain all over the goddamn board. I'm supposed to hold Jermall Charlo accountable for Sulecki? Fuck that. I'm not doing it. Gary Russell ain't fighting nobody. Gary Russell ain't busy. Why? Do you trust the PBC? Ask Gary Russell. Don't ask me. I'm not the athlete. Ask Gary. Ask Batman. He's in the chat. Go and ask him. Don't ask him. Because his brothers still need to work. Don't ask him. Picasso in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, Mr. Gumbo, it was 2 missing last time. I'm watching you. These niggas. Oh, man. Yeah, Troy, he'll never take that fight. Y'all see how ugly this game is? Dang, father, what up, bro? It's an ugly game, man. It's ugly. No one's to be trusted. I say Negro League. Didn't you think we had something close to that when Al Haymon came through and he was making things happen? He signed a lot of the fighters that we support. And we were telling Bud, yo, come over here because this is where all the goddamn, Ryan, what up? This is where all the talent is. Come over here, you. Yo, we was getting free fights. Rob, what up? We was getting free fights on TV. Remember that? And then Eddie Hearn come over here with a $10 app, and they was trying to, then you had the racists, because that's what it was, man. It wasn't about getting the best fights for boxing. It was about bankrupting Al Haymon. They're trying to sue him for the Ali Act. I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? If we love boxing, it looked like Al Haymon was doing right by the fans. It looked like that, didn't it? Didn't it look like that? Jermall, what up? It looked like that for a second. Broden Porter was on free TV. Wasn't Porter and Keith Thurman on free TV also? That was on free TV. Yeah, Ashley Elbow, I heard about Virgil. I did a video on that. I mean, once you start playing with your kidneys and shit, and I mentioned bodybuilding earlier. Bodybuilders' weakest point is when they're on stage posing. Don't believe that smile and shit. A lot of those motherfuckers go backstage and cramp up and be falling out on the floor. You ever seen bodybuilders pass out on stage? Bodybuilders have died, dehydrating their system so the skin hugs the muscles. You can see every vein, every crevice, every piece of separation. But a lot of those guys die young because they're dehydrating themselves so much that their kidneys are overworked. And when your kidneys fail, it's over. You're a bodybuilder on dialysis. It doesn't make sense. No water in your system. That's why when you make it off that stage, the motherfuckers be backstage eating pizza, drinking a gallon of Gatorade, and their stomachs be bloated out to here. A potbelly six-pack. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. So when I read that about Virgil, I said, man, he's trying to make weight. He's having a problem making weight. He need to get the fuck out that division. You need to get out that division. That's right, Stormy, the transatlantic takeover. That's what it was. That's a true story. I've heard some things, man. That's a true story. It's ridiculous. That's right, in Conquest. That's right. Dietitian just put your diet together. But these doctors, they'll tell you everything wrong with you or right with you by way of your blood work. And when he started feeling all fucked up, there's no way out of that. If he'd have took that fight, he'd have got knocked out in 3 rounds. But when I knew exactly what it was. I knew exactly what it was. I just couldn't say the name properly. Trust me, I did that video last night. I rehearsed saying that name, but I know what it was. Just call it Rob. Just call it Rob. You should have saw me last night. Romneosis. Just call it Rob for short, goddammit. I'm not perfect. They don't want another Floyd Mayweather. Because Floyd Mayweather was telling the networks what to do. Floyd Mayweather was telling, look, you're going to pay me this, and I'm going to fight over here. And HBO word, you're going to let this old motherfucker curse me out? Okay, watch this. I'm going to go to Showtime. And HBO folded soon after. They were so mad with Floyd when this bitch-ass nigga put together his gaddy list. He referred to Floyd as a son of a bitch. You remember that? Remember that? He said, that son of a bitch, Floyd. I was like, oh, shit. That's how you feel? Yeah, okay. That's why he gone. Vitaly Klitschko. Remember he was running around saying Vitaly Klitschko? Not Vitaly Klitschko. We're American. KG, what up, bro? Tonight, Vitaly Klitschko versus Corey Sanders after the dominant performance of his brother Vladimir. Why did Vladimir never ran that back? No one held him accountable. That wasn't for Vitaly to run back. That was for Vladimir to run back. He got stopped. What the fuck y'all doing? Tonight, Vitaly Klitschko. I was like, why is he saying it like that? Vasil Lomachenko. Okay. All of that. Y'all remember when he said Gennady Golovkin's full fucking name? Gennady Hachu Golovkin. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all ever try saying Dikembe Mutombo's full fucking name? Don't do it.
Not today.
Your tongue will fly right out your mouth. Unscripted, what up? Shemaine, what up? Jim Lampley, I said it jokingly, but I was kind of serious. I was just waiting for the HBO broadcasters to do a whole broadcast in German. I swear to God, they were probably rehearsing that before they got the goddamn pink slip. You know what we need to do? We need to do a whole broadcast in German to pay homage to our ancestors from across the pond. I swear to God, they were working on it. I can't prove that, but it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Where's HBO now? You had all this talent. You had the Roy Joneses. You had the Pernell Whitakers. You had Floyd Mayweather, and you let Larry Merchant tell him that he'd kick his ass if he was younger. If I'm in charge and I saw that, what are you doing, Larry? That's the franchise. What the fuck are you doing? And Victor Ortiz was wrong. And he was wrong. The fuck are you doing? This is the same guy that gave Mayorga the fucking cigarette after he knocked out Vernon Forrest. Gave him the cigarette. We ain't got no friends. They ain't have Wilder back. They fucked Gary Russell Jr. out of the glory. It was his brother. It was a brother of our own kind. Do y'all understand the monkey videos now? Y'all understand it now? We ain't got no friends. All we got is us. We had high hopes for the PBC. Just for them to do that to Deontay and do that to Gary Russell. What was that? What was that? Had to rethink everything. Adam Grant, that super chat. Much love and appreciation. Salute to you, fam. Much love and appreciation. Dre Finest in the building. He said, Drew, do it comes from clenbuterol use and Virgil? You know what? I can't say. Overworked kidneys. Kidneys, I relate to hydration. And I don't think he could make weight. I'm just speculating. I'm not a doctor. You know, I don't know. But he need to get out that weight class if he's working out and it's affecting his kidneys. He got to go up. Your kidneys need to function. Bodybuilders in their 20s have died. But, you know, they're taking diuretics and shit like that. Look real good on stage. A week later, they drop dead. Water is so important. Big Texas, exactly. Who's Charlo supposed to fight? Fuck it. He said his white sheet. Harvey said his white sheet was showing that night. Sure, we knew it was. He had it in the closet. They're calling Floyd the son of a bitch. They're blowing all of these guys from across the pond. They were on the fucking heels of Manny Pacquiao. They put money behind Nonito Donaire. Rigo got in there in Radio City right here in New York. Whooped his ass. La Jessica, salute. JC, salute. Whooped his ass. Beat him. And what did they get behind? The guy who beat Nonito? No. They said, we can't get behind this little black nigga that don't even speak English. But you get behind these white guys that don't speak English. What? Cuban, all around strong. Salute. Cubans don't have a fan base? Blacks don't have a fan base? They didn't value us. Look at how they treated Larry Holmes, Bernard Hopkins, Floyd Mayweather, Gary Russell. Look at how they treated these people. Our people. My people. These people. When we supported them, what did they do? Nah, fuck them. We're gonna give you Nonito Donaire and all these Europeans, and you're gonna like it. Joe Calzaghe, and you're gonna like it. You heard Oscar say it. I'm gonna give you Garcia versus Jojo Diaz, and you're gonna like it. So I said all of that to say this. Knowing all of this, all of these things I pointed out, I'm supposed to rip Charlo for Sulecki.
Not today.
Never mind that shit.
Canelo, you gonna fight Benavidez?
Never mind that shit.
You gonna fight Andre?
Never mind that shit.
You gonna fight Charlo anytime soon?
Never mind that shit.
Triple G, you going to 168? Andre Ward's there.
Okay, what do you say to Andre Ward that says that you're ducking him?
No, Andre Ward is too much for me. Not today. Andre and this Andre. It's me.
Y'all think I'm bullshitting? Larry Merchant had all the smoke in the world for every black fighter that was fucking on there. Through controversial losses. Even when they win, he found fault with them. But when Ricardo Mayorga beat Vernon Forrest, this is what happened.
Vernon wobbling on his feet as he threw the right hand. He goes down in the face of a clutching right cross.
And that time he was seriously hurt.
Yeah, look at the wobbling in Vernon Forrest. Marty Dinkins stops the fight. Marty Dinkins stopped the fight.
I just want to finish this with one gesture, Ricardo. Here's what you haven't smoked in a long while. You haven't smoked since you started training. This is your favorite cigarette. We toast you.
Te saludamos, Ricardo. Usted que no ha fumado en varios meses. Dámelo ahora, dámelo.
Gave him the motherfucking cigarette to smoke. We toast you. But Victor Ortiz gave a fucking WWF headbutt to Floyd. They don't even allow headbutts in the UFC. Joe Cortez says, let's go. And Victor Ortiz went in for a third hug and kiss and got two-pieced within the guidelines of the rules. So he broke the rules, got deducted a point. Floyd pieced him up within the rules, and Larry Merchant went crazy. Victor Ortiz got off the floor. He was smiling. He understood what happened. He's talking to Victor. He's like, why are you smiling? Oh, no, that wasn't right. Not one time did he address the fucking flying headbutt he threw at him. And that was the fastest start I ever seen Floyd in a long time. He was landing that right hand. I said, oh, man, he's going to knock this motherfucker out. He's going to knock him out. His shit was fucking swelling. I said, yeah, he's going to stop him. And then the headbutt came. And then he stopped him. Controversial. One was outside the guidelines of the rules. The other one was within the guidelines of the rules. And if you was any younger, I'd kick your ass. That's what you get to. That's what you say to the franchise. That's what you say. When Victor was wrong, that's what you say. And you wonder why HBO folded because of behavior like that. It was a building point. That wasn't the. That there was a lot of icing on that cake, but that was leading up to that. That's what you do. And I know he was made to apologize, and they allegedly made up. No. Damage done. Floyd left that ring and said, "You know what? I got something for these motherfuckers." Who am fighting next? Cotto. Yep, that's the last one. I'm out of here. Dre finally said, "Drew, a body shot could have killed Virgil." You dig? Yes. One good body shot could have offed him. Could have offed him. George said, "I was ringside watching Floyd bang heads, bang lead rights off of off of Ortiz's head." Phew, yeah, it was bad. And yeah, I ain't see Floyd start like that in a long time. And the only thing I could think of when they did the face-off, I remember Victor telling him, "I'm gonna beat your ass like how Chavez did your uncle." And Floyd smiled, and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass like how Chavez did." He said, "Yeah, Roger." And I said, "Ooh." Floyd's mad, but he was smiling. You know that uncomfortable smile, like when you hit DEFCON 1 and you've made that decision, I'm about to fuck this nigga up. And instead of like jumping on him, you smile like, keep talking. Yeah. You know that smile, like, okay. I said, yo, he gonna fucking beat the shit out of him. And from round 1, I said, oh. Normally, Floyd likes to collect data, toy around with you, and then at like round 4, 5, he starts getting busy. All bad. Let me see something real quick. God damn. I just want to see that real quick. Victor Ortiz was looking worse than Henry Brucelis because Floyd got started so early. And I said, this guy ain't going to make it. Floyd's going to knock him out brutally for that fucking Roger comment. He's going to knock him out. And before he can get there, he hit him with that headbutt. I was like, oh, shit. The fuck? Victor was wrong. Floyd was right. One was within the guidelines of the rules. The other one wasn't. And he gets cursed out. Nail in the coffin. George says, I was with Ortiz the day before and the day of the fight. Dude gorged on Mexican food the night before. Oh, man. Morning, he gorged with pancakes. What the fuck? Yeah? When he got to the locker room, dude was in a food coma. Oh, man. He said Ortiz was an idiot. Did all that before the fight. The best fighter in the world, man. I don't think he planned on winning. I think he was hoping that headbutt stopped the fight. I mean, he's crazy. You know, he had like a mental problem too. I mean, he was crazy. He had issues with his dad. He had Ortiz on his back, and he had got a tattoo over it because he had beef with his father. Detroit, what up? Oh, the boxing section in here. Salute, fam. Stormy said, call Camacho a weasel before a broadcast against Haugen. Oh, shit. Forgot about that. In post-fight, Camacho told him, it's Mr. Weasel D. Oh, yo, I forgot about that. Oh. So, Larry Merchant, this guy has a track record of doing shit. Tay-Tay, what up? He has a track record of shit. That's right, George. He had no idea how to win that fight. No game plan except he was thinking he was stronger than Floyd. Yeah, I remember that. He thought I'm going to out-muscle him. And you know what happens with those guys? They get in there with Floyd and they hear all this, oh, gay runner. He's a runner. And they get in there and they realize, oh, shit. He's not as weak as I thought. You notice those guys don't steamroll him like they want to? Floyd has enough pop to keep them honest. That stiff jab to the body, that lead right hand, it might not be enough to knock a lot of people out, but they feel it. And Floyd got a beard on him. He got a real good beard on him. Shane Mosley was supposed to have knocked him out. I've seen Mosley hit motherfuckers clean, like how he caught Floyd, and knocked them out. Floyd got a beard on him. And he's professional. He maintained his composure. And he started to put the beats on Shane Mosley. Yup. So, I mean, look. Bottom line is, I'm just going to sit here with my arms folded in reference to Jermall Charlo. Everything that we talked about this morning involving boxing, think about what I said and apply it to, do you really want to hold Charlo accountable, being that we know what this atmosphere is? And think of the names. Think about my show yesterday. Go back and watch it if you missed it. Watch it from beginning to end. Black Murderers Row. I'll do you one better. Go to Stormy B-Man's channel and just put in Black Murderers Row. He gets into it in better depth than I do. Then go to Scrapbook Boxing. Put in Black Murderers Row. And tell me what you find. And before you say, oh, well, that was the 1900s and 1910s and 20s. Nope. Batman is in the chat. Talk to him about Gary Russell. We all watched it. Why is Gary Russell not fighting more than once a year? Mm-hmm. Why? Why is it that Vasily Lomachenko is put on this pedestal with 2 losses, but he was just about to get the Kambosos fight and a fucking war breaks out that had him run home? The only reason why, and we don't even know, ain't been announced yet, but George Kambosos and Lomachenko is not happening because of a goddamn world event. That's the only reason why it stopped it. Do y'all understand this? You understand that this is being noted? It's epic. The only reason why Vasily Lomachenko did not get the Kambosos fight is because of a world event. Literally a war in his country stopped that from happening. A fight that everyone was on par with. But Devin Haney ain't fighting nobody, and he got his belt from the email. But the same guy that was about to get the Kambosos fight, that doesn't have a belt, sent the motherfucking email. Basically, sent the email. But Haney gets ripped for that? So Haney can't fight for undisputed. Gary Russell only fights once a year. Deontay Wilder gets dicked around on his own soil. Triple G gets the goddamn Apple deal. Vasily Lomachenko loses his second pro fight, loses all his belts, but still will be higher on the list than Devin Haney on the pound-for-pound list. They will put Choco Latito ahead of Jermall Charlo, ahead of Bubu Andrade, Monster Inouye. I can go on and on, but I'm not. Drake, what up? So I'm going to ask you, Flatboy, what up, fam? Am I really going to hold Jermall Charlo accountable? Huh?
I think you don't know, now you know.
Hey, man, that's racist.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
All right, Bob. I'll just keep it boxing, boss. You know, I don't know why Gary Russell Jr. ain't fighting. And, you know, Devin Haney, he need to do more. He got his belt in the email, and Deontay, you know, skills pay the bills. And, yeah.
Hello, monkeys.
Mm-hmm. You smell that? Is that banana?
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Better than that!
I want a Negro League. Not exclusive to Negroes, because anybody that just wants to get shit done, they're welcome. Benavidez and, you know, black and brown people, white people, they're invited. But the Negro League will have nothing to do with belts. Because the belts is what's fucking everything up.
Fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. Everything you get, you got to work hard for it.
Salute to everybody in the chat, the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App. Everybody, I ain't looking for Cash App or anything. I'm sorry, y'all. Salute to all of you. You know, much love and appreciation. I love boxing, but boxing don't love us. Let me check this real quick. You already know. Salute to my brother A Weapons. No doubt. And salute to y'all purchasing the merch. Much love and appreciation. And yo, let me tell y'all something. I say the sensei's name for a reason. All right? Everything that I touched on yesterday, if you want a deeper look into it, go subscribe to Stormy B Man. Go subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing. I'm telling you straight up and down, man. And there goes my phone. Come on, y'all. I swear to God, somebody Chinese just said, fuck out of here. Salute to my stalkers.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Who says I'm gay? You are gay. Niggas want to floss their teeth with my pubics. But salute to y'all, man. See y'all tonight, Painful Excellence Podcast. You know, we're going to be talking shit. It is what it is. Much love and appreciation to all of you, man. Salute to y'all. You know, we love boxing. Boxing don't love us. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome, Midlife Music. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. Let me do that for y'all. Do that for y'all. Yes, sir. God damn, where's my channel at? Hold on a second, y'all. We be cooking midnight Eastern Standard Time. We be cooking. You know what I'm saying? We cook on that motherfucker. It's not a boxing channel. On God, it is not a boxing channel. It's adult content only. We be having a lot of fun on there. We just be talking shit. It's crazy, man. I'm very honest about what it was, how hard it was for me growing up. I mean, the strikeouts were hilarious, but you when you fail, it's important that you learn how to fail forward. You learn from everything. You know what I mean? That's why I went to City Assassin. Yo, man, y'all remember to stay on code. I can't tell y'all how to feel about the Charlos or whatever, but That's Fight Cop. It's adults only. I can't, but still, it's YouTube. You know, we got to watch our mouth. But it is what it is, man. But listen, I'm choosing to stay on code with this one. Are the Charlos princes of persons outside the ring? No. But as it pertains to the atmosphere, fuck accountability. I'd rather go with code because everybody else seems to do what the fuck they want to do. And we don't get a fair shake as it is, man. Sean, what up, man? So salute to everybody, man. Much love and appreciation, man. And I'll be back tomorrow. There's never good news Monday through Friday if I decide to do this on Fridays. Sunday, I get to kick my feet up and talk to old school fighters and reminisce. Monday through Thursday, Friday, or whatever, it's business as usual. Business, which is why we're not getting Benavidez versus Charlo. Business. So it is what it is. I see y'all in the AM, man. Much love, y'all. Out. Move!
Well, you should let me help you with that.
So considerate of you, Jimmy, but you know we don't allow niggas in the house, so it's quite all right. It really is wonderful to see you, son. You keep up the good work.
And 450. N. No N. Brandy.
You are being racist for calling me a racist. Good, and I take it, but don't call me racist.